No, I got this. This is my time at night. It's only 11:30.
Welcome to episode 2 of GDC Hot Dog, the podcast where the Frog Fractions 2 teams talk to themselves in a car on the way home from GDC.
I thought you were cutting the last episode in 2.
Maybe. If that happens, then that episode number was a lie.
Everything is lies. Anyway, we're driving home after a really fan-fucking-tastic day at GDC, and I'm driving like a crazy weirdo because no one in the city knows how to drive.
You should curb your enthusiasm.
Rachel might be drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm driving a car.
When has that ever stopped you?
Dude, I'm not a drunk driver. I'm slightly angry because driving the city makes no fucking sense.
Driving this car makes sense, but the roads in San Francisco do not.
Are crazy, but I'm also like a little jazzed because I had like a really good time today, and I'm not a morning person.
Oh yeah, how was the thing that you guys went to?
It was pretty good. I like met some people, and I was just like, hey, I made a thing. They're all like, dude, I really like your thing. I'm like, what thing did you make? They're like, this thing. I'm like, that's a great thing. And
Who was the coolest person that you met?
Oh man, I did meet that Dragon Cancer team, and I was just like, okay, I have to confess, I have not played your game because I'm saving it for a special occasion, and that occasion
when you have a kid.
That occasion is the death of your first child.
Okay, so my mom is like kind of anti-games. She's just like, why do you make games with murder in it? And I'm like, okay, thanks, Mom. Thanks for like reducing my entire industry to a very simplistic. Yeah, like.
Did you buy batteries for that?
Yes.
But the point being is that like, I want to sit down with my mom and play that Dragon Cancer.
That might be a really.
No, it's a perfect idea. It will reach her in all the proper ways for everything I've read about it. Anyway, this is what we're going to do some afternoon in the next couple of months. So I did purchase the game. I own it. And I want to have it very emotional with my mom about, like, the death of the child. It's some, like, real heavy, bad shit. Like, the worst shit.
I think the last game I played through with my mom was, Her Story.
I've never played a game with my mom, and I thought this would be a really good moment for us.
And before that, it was the Telltale Game of Thrones
game. Well,
game.
right on. That's great for you, but I'm talking about me.
Right, but I'm suggesting these things as things that moms might like.
She won't like those. They're too long.
The last game I played with my mom was The King of Shreds and Patches.
That's an interesting game to play with your mom.
Yeah.
Is she into that sort of thing?
Yeah.
She's into Shreds and Patches?
And Kings.
Jim's mom's pretty rad when it comes to the whole like modern technology and storytelling methods way, which I really support.
Although admittedly this is like that game
that's like
is
reading a novel.
30-year-old technology, but still.
Yeah, it doesn't
and it's also as long as a novel.
Uh-huh.
This will be the first game I ever played through with my mom, and I think it'll be like the right thing to do. So it'll be some afternoon. I'll like invite her over. We'll have some wine. I'll make some food. We'll eat it. We'll feel really bad about ourselves afterwards. But I met those guys.
Really
they were like pretty fucking cool, very gracious. I told them like I really respect the work you do. I have not played it.
Have they had another child?
I didn't ask that. That's a terrible fucking thing to ask. That's the worst question. It's like.
I'm not asking them. I'm asking you.
Are you another cancer fucking baby? I'm not gonna ask
Did they also die?
Dude, no, that's
They've
fucked up.
gone through 3 children.
That is not my business, and I will never ask a question like that.
I bet you Wikipedia knows.
I'm probably going to edit that out.
No, you can't edit this.
No, edit that out. That is the correct response to this sort of thing. Anyway, traffic is much better tonight, and I really enjoyed driving back at 11:40 at night versus 11:40 in the morning. This is much smoother and more graceful, and I appreciate that. Anyway, I think we all had a pretty good evening. We met a bunch of like rad dudes doing rad shit. We had some exciting beverages and some chips. That's always a good time after post GDC. We're like, I'm sweaty and tired. I'm gonna have some carbs. Carbs are great.
Jim, I have a question for you about the King of Shreds and Patches.
Okay.
Did you try to reload your gun while in the snow and permanently jam your gun because the gunpowder got wet?
No, I did not run into that issue.
That's a real thing that can happen.
I heard that episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds terrible. No, I had a good experience instead.
Because you didn't do something stupid.
Why is there fucking traffic? Why?
We got a long episode this time too, guys.
I'm gonna like bail again.
I don't know.
That's the way home.
It doesn't look like that's
extra long episode.
Okay.
That traffic doesn't look like it's not moving. Like
I mean, it's moving, but it's like it's there.
It doesn't let you go 80, I guess.
It's all red lights in front of us, which means
69
stop.
miles an hour.
Yeah, we gotta maintain a constant speed at 69 miles per hour.
69.
Hugh,
I'm an adult.
Hugh.
I'm an adult.
I threw it on the ground. I'm an adult.
I'm old Greg.
Yeah, you're old. I'm young Greg. And together, we're double. We're
But
two
will
Gregs.
either of you guys drink, like, out of a boot? Specifically.
What?
More specifically. This is like a big point of contention. I'm going the right way, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
That
Yes,
map
no?
doesn't show anything on it at all.
No.
There you go.
I think so.
Deary me.
580 East.
I think so.
It's up ahead.
I am not a native to this area.
Our ETA is only 12 minutes away. That's not terrible.
I have to stop
Yeah.
and guess.
It's much better when there's no traffic.
I have a 30-mile range. That's not very much.
We're fine. We're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna stop and get gas on the way home.
That's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna be
Anyway.
fine.
Isn't that what
Like-
the pinto beans were for?
Oh. No! Why would you make that joke? That's pretty good. I give you props for that. Peace.
Yeah, you could forgive me for this like legitimate question that I asked that wasn't a joke.
I haven't
I
had
don't
to.
think you've asked a legitimate question that wasn't a joke.
I was gonna say I haven't farted at all today, but what I mean is I haven't had to pay attention to them because I've always been in a situation where no one would notice.
I've been in a couple. Well, today when I was at Indie Biz, there's definitely a moment where I was sitting in a booth and I was just like, man, it smells like farts right now. And I'm like, I don't know who's farting, but it's not.
Well, there you
me.
go. Now you know.
A bunch of fucking dudes are all farting at me. I don't know, man.
So how many shady backroom deals did you pull at Indie?
So many. I fully shaded many penises to get in Frog Fractions too.
See, but you're not going to cut that out?
No, that's the gold. That's the gold shit right there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm more of a night person than a morning person. The morning person, I'm just angry at night. I'm just like, hot damn, I'm excited. Let's talk about dicks. And butts. We got about butts too.
That's another clue, right?
Absolutely.
6 miles.
Oh, Cortana, soothe me with your voice, your robot.
Wait, do you have a Windows phone?
No, it's whatever. Like I don't think the Android person has a name.
Android person totally has a name.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called, but
Heck if I
I've
know.
heard it before.
okay, Google.
My okay, Google doesn't work. I say that and try to navigate someplace. There's like, nah.
Yeah,
That's overrated, dude.
that's where I am too.
Yeah, I feel
Oh wait,
you.
I'm gonna see how many Street Pass tags I got. I bet I have another 10.
You people and your modern technology.
Hold on.
Back in my day, we used stone tap. Am I going the right way? Oakland?
Yes.
980? Okay.
No, we don't want to go to Oakland. That's where
No, I
Jim
hate
lives.
Oakland. That's not at all where I'm staying right now. I currently have my domicile.
I have
Come on, Jim's very
I have
comfortable
some
couch.
Street Pass tags. That's for sure.
Yeehaw. That's some good shit.
Oh man, it's
In a quarter mile, keep left, follow signs for down.
and one of these people.
She switched voices. That means you fucked up.
Is she disappointed with me?
One of these people has even played the game that I'm playing and gave me a benefit in it. Bonus.
Okay,
Keep left at the fork.
okay, I'm keeping left at the fork. I'm a good motorist.
Yeah,
Can I
no,
scream
sorry. I was trying to entertain the listeners instead of trying to get us home.
I mean, honestly, that's a worthy goal, but I would also like to get home because it is getting in the later end of the day.
Yeah.
And we have a long week ahead of us, and I would
Okay.
also enjoy purchasing gasoline to put in my motor vehicle. So I
Okay.
continue motoring
Okay.
places.
So in 1.5 miles, you merge onto 880 South.
Okay, San Jose. Got that. There's signs for it and everything.
I think it's pronounced San Jose.
Oh, okay. It's just like we exit on Foodle. Yeah, I feel you. Road names. Like on the way here, I totally had to go to Paso Robles, so, you know. That's totally a city on the way between Los Angeles and Oakland.
You mean
Paso
Yeah.
Robles.
You mean Los Angeles?
And at the end of the week, at the end of the week, you'll head back to San Pedro.
I mean, unironically, that's what we call it there because we're a bunch of fucking white people.
I know.
Right now, I don't live there anymore. Thank you very much. I
Okay.
have since moved from San Pedro
Congratulations.
to,
Do you now live in a place that's pronounced correctly?
I don't know. I don't speak Mexican, Spanish, whatever. whatever. Fuck. I speak English extremely poorly.
Jim, I just tagged you, so I'm
Why
guessing.
would you do that?
Yeah.
What? Tag who and what?
I went to clear out my tags, and I immediately got a tag, which has to be Jim.
Okay, that's cool.
Anyway.
In 3 miles, you exit onto High Street.
Are we gonna buy some date nugs there?
If we're gonna buy some gasoline there.
Oh, that's not date nugs, but it's pretty good still.
Oh, those are the types with the little purple hairs and the visible THC crystals.
Oh man.
Yeah, totally, bro.
I thought that was salt.
We're good at drugs.
Yeah.
Best at drugs.
And the like dog, I guess it's not the dog, like the cat equivalent in Dragon Age is called a nug.
Really?
Yeah.
No, dank nugs are like when you buy weed. That's all.
Yeah. Yes, I know that.
Are you sure?
But
We know drugs.
I know
it's funny.
so many
It's funny to
drugs.
hear them in that game talk about nugs.
Dank nugs.
Just like
Are they dank nugs? That's the important part.
they live underground, so they can be pretty dank.
Sure. That's the dankest thing I've heard all day.
You could invoke some, what is it?
Oh, bloody hell.
Dank memes.
I thought dank maymays, please.
Is that a word?
No.
No.
No, those are
Stop making words.
That's
I
pronounced
resent that.
Donkey Meme.
Oh yeah, that's
That's how you say it in
the
German.
Frank Sinatra song. It's meme is a mispronunciation of meme.
Oh, dearie me.
No, dearie Mimi.
No! Stop! Fuck, you know what I like? When I walked at graduation, they called me Rachel Sola. It was a little upsetting.
That's a
Can I
good
call you
name.
that from now on?
Fuck, and also I think people totally all the time also assume I'm Hispanic, and I'm like, nah, I'm like...
I mean, your name does sound suspiciously
Shit,
like
man.
salsa.
I mean, no, Sala in Spanish means like living room, but it's actually Polish, and it means city hall. So the more you know. Though my first name is Hebrew, and it means little female lamb.
And sola is 2 notes.
I don't know what Sola means. It's a made-up word as far as I'm concerned. You know?
It's the thing when you have one singer.
Yeah. Where are we exiting?
It's the 4th and the 5th note in the scale.
No, where are we exiting?
High Street.
High Street. Okay, that's the next quarter mile.
That's where you get the dank nugs, right?
Yeah, dank nugs. We gotta buy some dank nugs.
Right on High Street. Yep.
Take exit 38.
Oh, we're terrible people.
I mean, maybe you're terrible people.
I am
I'm
totally
just,
a terrible person.
I'm just egging you on because it's funny.
Please do, because I have.
Didn't you
no
yell at me
self-
earlier today for being an enabler?
No, I'm an enabler.
42nd Avenue.
I've always admitted this. Like, if you should I have an extra beer? And I say yes. You're like, should I eat this entire block of cheese? Yes.
The whole wheel of cheese.
Absolutely.
make
I'll
a-
leave a share. Make a left here, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Excellent.
Don't turn into the
Tango
oncoming
bien
truck.
español. Hey.
What?
Donde está
I
la
don't speak
biblioteca?
Japanese.
No sé. Tengo un gato en mis pantalones.
Me gusta gato.
Me too. Oh, you'll también.
I like how you corrected yourself there.
Oh, I mean, I took 3 years
Yo
of Spanish in high
también,
school,
también.
and I am muy bueno at
I believe that what you
español.
meant to say was "Y tu mama también."
Isn't that a movie with a lot of really explicit but weird, awkward sex in it?
Yep. That's the one.
I haven't actually
Well, it's
seen
one
it.
of the many movies with weird, awkward sex in it. Most of them are porn.
Huh? Make a left here?
Well, if you're going to get to my house,
I would enjoy buying gasoline.
yeah.
Or
So
that petrol, as people from Latin America call it, because gasoline doesn't make any sense, because gasoline implies that it's gas.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's a liquid.
I caught myself some driftwood.
gasolini.
Yeah, but
you
he made
probably
the
wanna
cars
make
run
a
on
right
time.
At Futhel.
Turn left onto Foothill
So
Boulevard.
Gasolini was the dictator that made the cars run on time.
Make a right onto
It's a
Foothill.
funny joke.
What's
Make
a
a-
funny
make a
joke?
right.
I don't know any
Make
funny
a right
jokes.
onto. Make a right.
Fuck! Bring it right.
Yeah. There are no
Make a
gas
right.
stations to the left, but there might be some to the right.
I thought it was a funny
There are
joke.
2 over here.
That one's closed.
What about this one?
That one's also closed.
You're fucked. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just get it tomorrow morning.
Well, but I have to be someplace at 12:30.
If you turn left,
12:30.
there will be gas stations. They might also be closed.
All right, turn left then. Hey. Secretly, I wish I was Canadian. You know.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Sorry.
Nobody would wish that on another person.
No, there's worse places to be.
Canada?
From Canada? Canada's pretty A-okay in my opinion.
I see what you did there.
Are you sure?
Do you see what you did there?
Absolutely.
God,
I'm
just
super-
checking, bad.
I am very awake in this time of night. I'm
You
told.
say that, but I'm not sure I believe you about anything, really.
That's fair. I mean, I might be a semi-professional liar, you know, just like a lawyer.
This woman who was the head of the games lobby or whatever it was for Congress, she introduced herself to me by telling me that she was a beagle trainer and that she had gotten a pass from her client's nephew.
Wait, who is this?
She is the one who, she represents a bunch of indie game studios and Microsoft and Sony and,
Represents like a lawyer?
Represents as a lobbyist to Congress.
Kind of lobbyist.
Like a super PAC?
Yes. Only completely different.
Okay, can you tell me and the listeners what a super PAC
The
is?
Super PAC is an organization that gathers money and then puts that money towards a politician's political campaign for office, but is not officially affiliated with that candidate, so they don't have to obey the fundraising laws that candidates have to obey because they're an independent third party.
Right, okay. So how is this different from that?
She goes in front of Congress and argues to have the laws changed so that they more benefit video
She doesn't
games.
give money to candidates. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if she gives money to candidates. She said that, that what she does is argue in front of Congress. So maybe her organization also gives money to candidates, but that's not what she does.
Gotcha.
Anyway, she introduced herself as a beagle trainer. Apparently, this is her. She's been doing this for 2 months. Before that, she helped found the Internet Foundation that was the lobbyist group for net neutrality.
Neat.
Yeah,
The EFF.
I don't know if it was that one. She said it was called the Internet Foundation.
That's a good name.
Yep.
At this rate, we're going to get gas to work.
And then
Tomorrow morning.
and then she was asking how she could better lie to people about what her job is, because she doesn't want to tell people. And I said you could do the classic GDC move of giving people somebody else's business card.
Right.
And she said, "Does that happen? Am I allowed to do that?" And another guy next to us just handed her a stack of business cards of his. And so she started introducing herself as Joey,
There's
a
a
sound
thing.
designer who worked on Borderlands.
Is that open?
Let's find out. Let's find out together.
Karaoke. I'm something
And,
Ned Flanders.
She was doing a good job pretending to be a sound designer until somebody asked her what she worked on, and she said, Borderlands. And I thought she was gonna be okay with that because I had talked to her. She looked okay. Also, this woman looked identical to Ashley Birch.
Who? Oh, Ashley Birch.
She looked the same. I said, "You look
That
exactly
one looks like
like
it's out of order.
What?
It says,
fuck
yeah,
me.
pull up
Okay.
the next
I
one.
hate these gas stations that have this useless steel bar where your door's open. You're like, okay, so what am I supposed
Anyway,
to do
I said to
here?
her, "You look identical to
According
Ashley."
to the steel bar, you're supposed to bang the door into it.
Absolutely.
And she was like,
right?
"Ashley Birch. I don't know who that is." Oh, right, from Tiny Tina.
Right.
He's like, yeah, that one. She said, "I've never seen what she looks like, but I've got a meeting with her in 2 weeks." And I said, "Oh, that's going to be a fun meeting." And I pulled up a picture of Ashley Birch, and she's like, "I don't know." And I scrolled through some more pictures. She's like, "Okay, maybe you're right." And you know that when somebody else, when somebody acknowledges that they think they look like that person, then you're onto something.
So, but
I've
you
never
weren't.
met a person I look like other than my brother.
But
I don't think that counts.
But you weren't actually.
I've never been like, you look like so.
Have you seen pictures of your mom at your age?
She doesn't look anything like me.
Okay, fair enough. Oh man, you dropped all your Xanax.
Shit, that's not my Xanax.
You dropped all your dank nugs.
Yeah, that's more like what I dropped. Actually, those are a leaf.
Okay.
Because I
They
get
are a
migraines.
drug.
It's blue. What's blue? Viagra.
Yeah, and you get my big old heart on.
Yep.
My dick doesn't work anymore. I'm too
Anymore.
old. I'm too rich.
Anyway,
It's a long story.
So I
It's a
thought
bit
that
long.
I thought that because I had
This-
explained to her that Ashley Birch played Tiny Tina, she was going to talk about how she was like the voice coach for Tiny Tina or whatever. But she just floundered, so she called. So she turned to me, and she turned to she said, "Oh, have you met my friend that I work with?" And just said, "This is Justin." And thrust me into this conversation with this guy, and he was like, "Oh, so you're a sound designer too?" And I was like, "No, I work on something completely different." And he was
Now
like,
you utter your lies.
"No, I just told him the truth, except for as it related to her." I'm pretty sure that he walked away thinking her name was Joey and that she was a sound designer.
Joey from Dawson's Creek.
Well, I was like, Joey's could be a girl's name, right?
Sure. Yeah, like from Dawson's Creek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Ashley Birch?
Yes, because she gave me her card. And it was like her actual card. And
Anyone can
somebody,
print
and
up
then,
a card.
And then,
Especially Ashley
no,
Birch.
but then another person looked her up on LinkedIn and she is a real person.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, no, I thought it was like, is that Ashley Birch? That can't be. Her hair is too long because Ashley Birch has short hair now.
Yeah.
And this woman's hair was, damn.
Was she like 4 feet tall?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It was really, really suspicious. And if they hadn't looked her up on LinkedIn, and she had an entire, like, full filled-out profile with recommendations and everything from 100 plus
lying
people.
about being not Ashley Birch.
Yep.
Recommended.
You know what? If that was Ashley Birch and she put that much work into the hoax, then, like, good on her, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Yeah, you know. She is an actress by trade.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work for no reward.
I have a little gray goose. Who wants it? Look!
Where did you get that?
It's up at the gas station.
Could you put that back where you found it? You don't
No,
know what
I
that...
wanted to interrupt the podcast with my inappropriate comments.
You don't know where that's been.
That's as appropriate as it gets. You need to make glugging sounds next to the microphone now.
So you guys get to sit and be all warm and fuzzy and not
Someone just drank it. That's crazy.
90% of that was real goose.
Oh, I heard it as gray goo.
No, oh no, that was Grey Goose.
Okay. I know my drugs. Grey
You mean your-
goo gets
you
you
mean your
high as
vodka, right?
shit. What?
You mean your vodka, right?
Yeah. It's made from potatoes.
Or beets.
Really?
I don't know.
Hello, I'm back.
I thought that was borscht.
Well done with
Yeah, you know,
What? Borscht?
famed alcoholic beverage, borscht.
Borscht is delicious. We were
You
talking
are
about that
so very wrong.
Borscht is delicious. Justin, we've established you hate delicious things.
No.
Okay.
Does
Jim,
anybody...
He
Jim,
hates
Jim,
Mario 64.
He hates fruit. So he clearly already wrong.
because it's too sweet.
Yeah, so we've already established he's wrong.
I like lemons.
Yeah, lemon's the opposite of sweet.
Yeah, they're sour. They're good.
I mean, it's
A
okay
lime
to be
is
wrong.
okay too.
Would you
No,
just like
except-
segment a lemon and eat it?
Accept your wrongness. It's okay.
I would take like a lemon and stick a candy straw in it and like eat it that way.
The
Yeah.
candy straw isn't too sweet.
No, because it's candy.
What if you think of
Wait,
the fruit
okay,
as candy?
so candy is not as sweet as fruit?
No, because the sugar from the candy mixes into the lemon and just like neutralizes it, so it just gets that nice lemony flavor.
That revolts me on many levels.
Have you never heard of a lemon stick?
I think you're making that up.
I think that's a sex act.
I'm with you, Jim.
Is this like an East Coast only thing?
Yeah, it's like
I don't know what you
Hellman's
kind of deviants
mayonnaise.
to the left of the East Coast make, but you have to accept at some point you do now live in the West Coast, and you're more like us than
Okay,
you're like
Also,
them.
like,
I am
have
not
you
more like-
noticed
what?
that there's no Dunkin' Donuts out here either?
I have noticed that. I've been looking for one.
You'll never find them.
Really? Do they just not exist out here?
They just don't exist out here.
That is really
You
disappointing.
can't just open a single
Wait,
Dunkin'
hold
Donuts.
on. But America runs on Dunkin'.
You need to
Not-
turn around.
Not like
What?
you're
turn
driving
around.
the
Where are
wrong
we
way.
going? Big right, left, what? What's
Turn
happening?
around. U-turns.
There's something here that can't be found.
Yeah, they
It's a
also,
human skull on the ground.
The ads also said time to make the donuts, but the donuts are shipped from like a centralized location.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I can believe you.
And Dunkin' Donuts, yeah, they didn't used to be.
So wait, what's the donut chain in this part of
Krispy
the world?
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme blows.
Krispy Kreme sucks.
That's-
Well, that's what we got.
We just have to go to independent donut places. We do. I mean, I don't know about up here,
You have a
like
green
the weird
light.
Bay
Yeah,
area,
oh, no,
but
not to
South
turn.
Bay. in, like, that's South Bay, I mean Los Angeles. Los Angeles, every single strip mall has at least one donut shop and one nail shop. And you just, like, take
Every
your
single
favorite.
strip mall has a strip club.
That's why they call it a strip mall.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Deary me.
There are a lot of non-Krispy Kreme donut shops. There just aren't a lot of donut chains around here.
No, we don't donut
Donuts,
shops. We have
but
quality.
Dunkin' Donuts is good.
I like Dunkin'. I like Dunkin' Donuts.
I know
You can
people
get
that like
Dunkin'
their
Donuts
coffee.
coffee beans.
Huh.
That's out
I
here.
do know people that like their coffee. I know
Sure.
people that only ever go there for coffee.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
I want a pony, but we can't all have what we want.
I don't want a pony. Those are high maintenance
So,
and expensive.
note that we could have mac and cheese.
It's like that,
Especially-
Shit, this course turn race is not as good as I was hoping.
Especially
No
now that
one
your
judge me.
cruising range is 373 miles, I think we can get a box of Kraft mac and cheese in that
You know that
space.
in Canada, those are
glory
not.
of the
It's not called
Prius.
mac and cheese. It's called Kraft dinner.
That's in Canada.
I don't.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
I
okay.
I was
I
focusing.
said in Canada.
I was focusing
Well,
on
it's-
driving.
it's-
Okay.
It's like
You know what
how
they
That's
call-
my number one job here.
You know what they call Kraft macaroni and cheese in France?
Royale with cheese.
well, it's like
Nick Kraft.
Okay, yeah, yo, where are we going next?
make a right onto. It'll be easier to
Who
go
is-
right on
Who is
footnote.
Jonathan LeCraft? Why do I know that name?
You mean he composts his body to crack mac and cheese?
Ah, of course.
Every time you eat crack mac and cheese, you eat a little bit of him.
Oh, he's a designer at Blizzard. That's why I know his
Oh,
name.
what does he design?
I think he does the fully implemented version of Pokemon that now exists within World of Warcraft.
I don't know about World of Warcraft anymore. It's a different game than I played.
It's got Pokemon
Back
in
when
it
I
It now
played, it was
contains
about
a
getting a
full.
bunch of 40 assholes together to kill a big fire monster.
Yeah, it was the worst.
I mean, you only really needed 20 of them that knew what they were doing. The other 20 were just there to, like, exist.
Splitting hairs, bruh. I'm talking about old school vanilla.
They were there to
WoW.
roll
So
up
am
the
I.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the Molten Core.
Whatever.
Did you see that Blizzard April Fool's Day joke where they announced, like, they were releasing Molten Core for the Atari 2600?
No, but it seemed they were saying that.
Watch out for the guy with the
Yeah, the guy who is like walking in the dark when cars are coming.
dressed in all black. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
yeah.
which
Fuck
did
that
you
guy.
see?
You didn't see him because I was driving.
No, you said I saw the prank
I was
where...
extremely distracted by the man who was jaywalking in the dark, wearing all black, on a non-crosswalk.
You know, like
Make
you
it
do.
right here.
Like you
Okie
do.
dokie. No, you should do it in safe times when there isn't the possibility of a car hitting you.
Nah.
You know, I'm just saying, as a
What do you-
motorist, I would appreciate that not happening. I'm not driving a glamorous car. If you hit me, I'm not giving you.
You're driving a
assholes.
Prius. I hate to tell you, but any Prius is a glamorous car by most people's
This is a
standards.
Prius C.
Make it right
it's
here.
a tiny clown car.
It doesn't matter.
We are in the poorest part of Oakland.
This isn't my car either.
Make a right here.
Right?
There's
Make a
no
right
road
here.
here.
Yeah. On 41st Street.
Make a right on 41st Street. No, now people know where I live.
No, they don't.
Don't tell them street
Edit that out.
names.
Edit that out.
We could be anywhere. They don't know where we are.
I just said we're in the poorest part of Oakland.
Right, but that doesn't mean that that doesn't imply that we're near your house. We could be an hour
Make
away.
a right here. We could have made lefts instead, but it was easier to go rights. And now we park.
We've gone in a full square.
Oh, diddly karaoke. We'll park there.
All right, you guys. Now that we're parking, I'm gonna. You readers have to leave.
Yeah,
Dear-
we're kicking you out of the
dear
car.
people, dear readers.
Man, that is
I'm
the
making a joke from 10 years ago.
No,
that movie is still
a,
amazing.
That was a good movie.
What?
the sequel
Wizard
is also-
people, dear
All right, we
readers?
The
can't-
sequel is also really
We need
good.
to pick this up in the morning.
Have you seen us?
I won't be nearly as
Good,
engaging
good,
funny.
goodbye.
Snakes and
Fuck those
spiders,
guys.
dear
Good,
readers.
goodbye.